Hello, folks. Welcome to Sports News, July 23rd, 24th, 2025. We have some news coming in from the NFL, plus college football, as well as the WWE news that happened earlier in the morning. So I already broke this down in the short video. So if you've not checked that short video, go check that out. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for latest sports news. Let's get to the news. We begin in Las Vegas, where the Raiders have released defensive tackle Christian Wilkins after one season with the Raiders. The Raiders will void the remaining $35.2 million guarantee money left on Christian Wilkins' deal. Depends on where his health status goes. And I'm surprised that Christian Wilkins gets injured and then decided to cut him. That's got to be a rare sign. So, landing spots for Christian Wilkins, you can look at the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots can look for a guy next to Milton Williams. I love the Falcons. That would make sense because the Falcons don't have Grady Jarrett, and they could use a defensive tackle in the middle. The Bengals is another team. A lot of people are stipulating maybe Miami should bring him back. Now, they do have Kenneth Grant, Zach Sealer, and plus Christian Wilkins knows this defense very well. He's played since drafted by Miami. Would be great to see his return. But if I were leaning to two teams, I think it could be the Bengals and the Falcons who could probably bring him to training camp and hopefully get a healthy Christian Wilkins. Jets quarterback Justin Fields, day to day after being carted off with a dislocated toe. Not the big toe, it is on the right side next to the big toe. The good news is it's day to day, so they'll hope that Fields is healthy, ready to go for the week one home opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think this would make sense for Fields to sit, relax, and let Tyrod take over for preseason. And yeah, we'll see where it goes for Justin Fields. And I'll tell you this, Jets fans, I know you're hyping about Justin Fields, but for me, I'm also hyping for Justin Fields. So we're in the same path. Let's go to college football. Missouri's head coach Eli Drinkwitz has signed an extension through 2029. Well deserved for head coach Eli Drinkwitz. Led Missouri to the bowl games also, but leading them to a massive win against Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl about 2 or 3 years ago, knocking Ohio State in a massive win. So well deserved for him. Here is something I think people will want to talk about. So President Donald Trump has inks an exclusive order of clarified college athletes' employment status. This is what this means, that federal authorities clarify whether college athletes can be considered employees of the schools they play for in the NCAA's name, image, and likeness era. So we are going to see now these athletes who want to be employees for the school. For example, I want to play college football, but I have to fill out some employee. I have to be consider an employee for the schools that would play for the attempted in the NCAA's name, image, and likeness era. So that's going to be something new for college students who will be playing for football, but also college basketball, tennis, baseball, swimming, name all the college sports. This is going to be a big time, massive move for the NCAA as Donald Trump has made this order to clarify college athletes' employment status. Let's go to Major League Baseball. The D-backs have traded first baseman Josh Naylor to the Mariners for pitching prospects Brian Gracia and Ashton Aze. So Josh will be heading to Seattle while the two pitching prospects will be heading to Arizona. If you're on college basketball, Kansas head coach Bill Self expects to make a fully recovery after heart produce. I hope to get him back, hopefully for next college basketball season, which is going to be a big time year for him in Kansas. Trying to get back to the team that was going to win the Final Four national championship, of course, back in 2021 or 22. I believe it's 2022 or 23. But back to what I was saying, we wish him the best of luck in his recovery. The latest news just happened today. NHL Hurricanes have signed forward Jackson Blake to an 8-year, $45 million extension. Well-deserved for Jackson Blake, who had 17 starts for the Hurricanes, and a well-deserved for the Hurricanes. We finally conclude our story to wrestling. WWE's wrestling icon Hulk Hogan dies at the age of 71. This was confirmed by the police. Of course, Severe had a cardiac arrest. There was a phone call 911. I think Daily Mail just had a posted on Instagram and TikTok about what they were talking about with Hulk Hogan, the cardiac arrest, how severe it was. They were going to get him to the hospital till it was too late. Fortunately, passed away at the age of 71. I mentioned, of course, the 1996 turning heel to join the NWO. But here's some of the other memorable moments. He beat Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. If you remember, one of the greatest moments in WWE history, lifting Andre the Giant and then winning massive against him. He is a 6-time WWE champion, 6-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, and a tag team championship with Edge, and a 2-time Royal Rumble winner in 1990 and 91. And of course, on Friday Night SmackDown, which is going to happen tomorrow, if you tune in on 8 o'clock Eastern on the USA Network, we will have a honorable moment of silence for Hulk Hogan, and we'll be ringing the 10 ring bells to honor Hulk Hogan. So if you are a WWE fan, go check out tomorrow's Friday Night SmackDown. Starts at 8 o'clock Eastern on the USA Network. And that's it for today's sports news. Hello there. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell for the latest sports news videos.